Oh.
Marry me. Now. Before you know whether I'm rich or I'm poor.
Are you serious? Oh, you are.
Is that a yes?
No, that's a hell yes, sugar.
I want to do it now. I don't want to wait. We'll just have a double wedding with Reese and Tom.
Oh, Nick, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I need to get a tissue. Give me a minute and I'll pack up my things and I'll move back in with you.
I'll get the champagne.
I'm in. Nick proposed.
What?
Oh, yes, indeed. Check out my shock of Gibraltar.
Congratulations.
Oh, and Nick wants to have a double wedding with you and Reese.
Well, if Nick wants to pay for half, the answer's yes.
Oh, sugar, we are finally going to be fabulously wealthy.
You know, you took quite a chance with Nick.
Are you kidding me? I was never worried.
I can't wait for the wedding.
She really bought it?
Yeah, she doesn't suspect a thing.
When I counsel couples before weddings, I stress that marriage must be based on love. Let's take a quiet moment here in the presence of God to affirm your true and honest feelings for each other. Reese, take Tom's hand and tell him how much you really love him.
Oh, Reverend McGowan, I don't feel comfortable talking about my feelings in front of others.
Now, none of that. You're among friends here.
Tom, I have never had such deep feelings for any other man. And I know that I will continue to have these feelings for you for my entire life. You two-faced, money-grubbing jerk.
Now, that wasn't so hard, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Tom, your turn.
Reese, you're the woman of my dreams. Because you're loaded, baby. I pledge to you my undying love for your money. Piles and piles of money.
Very nice. Peyton?
Nick, I am the luckiest woman alive, and I will love you now and forever. Or until your fortune runs out, whichever comes first.
Peyton, I only hope I can prove myself worthy of you by being an even bigger phony than you are. Eat shoe leather and die, bitch.
Beautiful sentiments. May your wedding day be a day that you will never forget.
Amen.
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 I still can't believe it's going to be a double wedding.
Nothing that happens to your friends surprises me anymore.
When are you two getting married?
Well, son.
We haven't really figured that out yet.
Why not?
Well, for all sorts of reasons.
Like what?
Like what?
Like, adult type reasons. But your daddy and I are going to get married someday.
In the future. Or sooner.
This will be a good time to go inside and return my books.
That sounds like a real good idea. Got it?
Maybe by the time I get back, you will have figured everything out.
Wow.
Do you ever, think about trying again to get married?
Only every day.
But I wasn't sure how you felt.
The same as ever, but I mean, I couldn't have a big to-do after, what happened before. If we get married now, I'd want it to be just you, me, Jason, and a justice of the peace.
Honey, I'd marry you right now,
But
I don't have the marriage license anymore.
why not?
Well, you didn't show up for the wedding. I tore it up.
Oh.
We could get another one.
What are you doing later this afternoon?
I'm telling you, dear, I had Veronica quaking in her boots.
Tasteless latex boots, no doubt.
Took me a long time to find her, but once I did, I really let her have it.
Well, where are the jewels?
Ooh. Unfortunately, it took me a while to track her down, and she'd already pawned them.
Well, where's the cash?
I came away from it with something far more valuable. This disc. This disc contains the makings of a phony photograph.
That awful photograph of you and Rita Winslow? You have proof it's a fake?
Proof that'll clear up my good name once and for all.
Oh, glory be. Our futures are rosy once again.
Well, you're not the only one with rosy futures.
You two are planning to attend the wedding, aren't you?
Whenever it is, we're busy that day. And we are in the habit of asking our uninvited guests to be announced before they enter.
Yes, but we're family, Daddy.
Which is why I would be so disappointed if you didn't at least show up at the wedding.
But what we really want
Is for you, Daddy.
to walk us both down the aisle.
What do you say?
Oh, gee, it's tempting. But no, you're gonna marry Tom Massick. Out of all the weasels you could have picked, he's the weaseliest. And you have no prize in Nick Corelli, dear. The proof of which is he's willing to marry you. Huh, a double wedding. It's gonna be a double nightmare. I'm having nothing to do with it.
Edward, would you help me pour some tea for our guests?
They're staying?
Edward. Perhaps you should rethink this.
Yeah, after all the grief those two girls have put me through, I'd sooner walk two tarantulas down the aisle.
That disc will clear your name. The publicity you'd get from giving away two beautiful daughters at a double wedding would be a nice little bonus.
But I'd be so miserable.
Oh, Edward, everybody loves a wedding. Why else do you think the networks schedule all those wedding episodes during sweeps weeks?
Sweeps. Lord, if the voters only knew what politicians had to go through to stay in office.